Hello everyone. Uh, Good morning to all. Gibbs free energy. Okay, Gibbs free energy. હવે chemical engineering thermodynamics ની અંદર in previous lecture we are discussing about the unit number 5.1, that is the various properties. Okay, thermodynamics properties of the fluid, of the pure fluid. So જે properties છે બરાબર, they are classified into three, number of three, that is reference properties, energy property, and derived properties. Okay, also we discuss intensive and extensive properties. Okay, now then after we discuss work function क्या है, which is Helmholtz free energy. Okay, then today's lecture is based on the free energy. Okay, Gibbs free energy. So it is Gibbs free energy. Let us start and discuss. So Gibbs free energy क्या है and why it is used and where it is applicable. Now Gibbs free energy, for the process in which zinc metal is allowed to react with dilute acid reversibly in a galvanic cell. We have seen that the decrease in Helmholtz free energy determines the maximum work. હવે ફર્સ્ટ ઓફ ઓલ કે એવી પ્રોસેસ માટે કે ઝિંક મેટલ છે બરાબર, એ શું કરે છે, એ રિએક્ટ કરે છે ડાયલ્યુટ એસિડ સાથે ક્યાં એ ગેલ્વેનિક સેલની અંદર. એક એક્ઝામ્પલ આપેલું છે, ગેલ્વેનિક સેલની અંદર જે ઝિંક ધાતુ છે બરાબર, ઝિંક ધાતુ પર શું કરે છે, રિએક્ટ કરે છે ડાયલ્યુટ એસિડ સાથે. તો આપણે શું જોઈએ છે, વી હેવ સીન દેટ ડિક્રીઝ ઇન હેમિલ્ટન્સ ફ્રી એનર્જી બરાબર, હેમહોલ્ટ્સની ફ્રી એનર્જી ડિક્રીઝ થાય છે, and which is determined the maximum work, which include the electrical energy and the work of expansion result from the reaction. The maximum useful work, which in this case is the amount of electric energy is produced, is given by the decrease in another thermodynamic property known as the Gibbs free energy. So first of all, definition is given: the maximum useful work, which in this case is the amount of electric energy is produced, is given by the decrease in another thermodynamic property. એટલે કે રિએક્શન પ્રોસેસથી શું થાય છે કે ઇલેક્ટ્રિક એનર્જી પ્રોડ્યુસ થાય છે. ઓકે, ઇલેક્ટ્રિક એનર્જી ઇઝ પ્રોડ્યુસ. સો thermodynamic property is known as a Gibbs free energy. It is known as a Gibbs free energy. It is denoted by G, and like the work function, make us entropy and its definition. So as per the Gibbs free energy we discuss. Okay, Gibbs free energy क्या है? So thermodynamic property known as a Gibbs free energy, and it is denoted by G. So G is equal to H minus Ts in terms of entropy, in terms of enthalpy and entropy. So G is defined by H minus Ts. Okay, H is enthalpy minus temperature, product of temperature and entropy. And we know that enthalpy is defined as, enthalpy क्या है, enthalpy is H is equal to U plus PV, which is the product and sum of internal energy plus pressure into volume. So like a work function A, जैसे वर्क फंक्शन માટે गिब्स फ्री एनर्जी A is single value function, is a single value function of the thermodynamic state of the system, and it is extensive property, which is extensive property, it is not intensive property. It is widely used in the study of phase equilibrium and chemical reaction equilibria. Where it is widely used, it is widely used in the થર્મોડાયનેમિક પ્રોપર્ટી, સ્ટેટ અથવા તો સિસ્ટમ માટે એ યુઝ થાય છે કે જ્યાં ફેઝ ઇક્વિલિબ્રિયા અને કેમિકલ રિએક્શન માટે થાય છે. ગિબ્સ ફ્રી એનર્જી ઇઝ વાઇડલી યુઝડ ટુ સ્ટડી ઓફ ફેઝ ઇક્વિલિબ્રિયા and the chemical reaction equilibria. Okay, since by the definition enthalpy is given by H is equal to U plus PV, so put the value of enthalpy into equation number 6.6. Okay, so this equation can be rewritten as a G is equal to U plus PV minus TS. Okay, so it's equal to A plus PV. Okay, but the above इक्वेशन, ठीक है, जो ये हेल्महोल्ट्ज़ इक्वेशन है उसके ऊपर से जो फ्री एनर्जी है उसे कैसे डिफाइन करते हैं, ए इज इक्वल टू यू माइनस टी एस. ठीक है, तो वही यहाँ पे अप्लाई करना है. तो ए माइनस टी एस, ठीक है, देखो यू माइनस टी एस है तो वो क्या हो जाएगा, ए हो जाएगा. ठीक है, यू माइनस टी एस, तो इसकी जगह पे क्या हो जाएगा, ए प्लस पी वी. तो इट इज़ डिफाइंड बाय ए प्लस पी वी. So this is the relationship between the Gibbs free energy and the Hamilton's free energy. ठीक है, Helmholtz equation. Now equation 6.7 reveals that A is related to G in the same way as a U is related to H. Okay, હવે અહીંયા શું કહેવા માગે છે 6.7 ની અંદર કે એ જેટલું રિલેટ કરે છે જી સાથે, બરાબર, એ ઇઝ રિલેટેડ ટુ જી, બરાબર, ए इज़ रिलेटेड टू जी. ओके, तो ए जो है जी, जैसे ए रिलेट करता है वैसे ही जी करता है. जैसे कि यू कर रहा है वैसी तरह एच भी कर रहा है. इंटरनल एनर्जी विच इज़ यूज्ड इन ए एंड एच कहाँ पे यूज़ हो रहा है, जैसे कि यहाँ पे गिब्स फ्री एनर्जी के अंदर. ठीक है, so the physical significance of the Gibbs free energy function can be made clear if we consider a reversible process at a constant temperature and process. Okay, આપણે શું કરીશું, કોન્સ્ટન્ટ ટેમ્પરેચર અને પ્રેશર પર વર્ક કરીશું તો Gibbs free energy છે which is can be made clear if we consider a reversible process. રિવર્સિબલ કોન્સ્ટન્ટ પ્રોસેસ આપણે કન્સિડર કરશું તો આપણને Gibbs free energy clearly define થશે. Equation 6.7 gives delta G, the change in the free energy for a finite change in the state of the systems as a 6.7 है, बराबर. वो क्या कर रहा है, which gives delta G, ठीक है, which gives delta G change for the finite change, બરાબર. એની અંદર તો કોઈ પણ finite change આવે તો ચેન્જ માટે શું કરી શકીએ આપણે, સો ડેલ્ટા જી ઇઝ ઇક્વલ ટુ ડેલ્ટા એ પ્લસ ડેલ્ટા પીવી. ठीक है, so P pressure is constant and so this one is for delta PV. We have already seen that delta A is equal to minus WR. ठीक है, तो ये हमने पहले से ही फाइंड कर लिया है. For a reversible process at constant temperature, for a constant pressure processes, constant pressure process માટે શું થાય, બરાબર, constant volume process માટે તો P delta PV થાય, અને અહીંયા શું થશે, constant pressure process માટે P will be remain, so that is P plus delta V. ઓકે, કઈ રીતે, કારણ કે કોન્સ્ટન્ટ પ્રેશર છે, પ્રેશર કોન્સ્ટન્ટ રહે તો વોલ્યુમ સાથે કોઈ ચેન્જ થશે નહીં. So therefore 6.8 becomes माइनस डेल्टा जी, यहाँ से माइनस निकाला है तो क्या हो जाएगा, डेल्टा जी इज इक्वल टू माइनस डब्ल्यू आर प्लस पी वी, पी डेल्टा वी. अगर हम माइनस रिमूव करेंगे तो क्या होगा, माइनस डेल्टा जी इज इक्वल टू डब्ल्यू आर माइनस पी डेल्टा वी. एंड WR represent the total reversible work obtainable from a given change of state. WR represent total reversible work obtained from a given change of state, which include, in addition to work of expansion, other form of the work such as electrical and surface work. Thus, we see that decrease in a Gibbs free energy in a process occurring at a constant temperature and pressure is the maximum work other than the work of expansion available from the process, or the maximum net work WR days, maximum net work obtained from the following process, which is WR days is equal to minus delta G. It is because of the fact that the change in a Gibbs function G measure the net useful work, it is known as a free energy. बराबर, जैसे कि फ्री एनर्जी किसे करते हैं, नेगेटिव साइन दैट इंडिकेट्स एनर्जी इज रिड्यूस. ओके, एनर्जी हमें एक्सपांड हो रही है तो उसमें से एनर्जी हमको मिल रहा है. नाउ फॉर इलेक्ट्रोकेमिकल सेल दैट वी हैव कंसिडर अर्लियर, द टोटल वर्क ऑब्टेन WR include electrical work and the work done against the constant pressure of the atmosphere, that is P delta V. આપણે આગળના ટાઈમમાં આ કન્સિડર કર્યું હતું, બરાબર. The later work is always done whether the process is reversible or irreversible. So the maximum electrical work that could be done by the system undergoing a given change in the state is less than the total maximum work, which is minus delta A, by the expansion work, and it's measured by the decrease in the Gibbs free energy delta Z. This one is totally informative, okay, not in a useful. The maximum electrical work that could be done by system which is undergoing change in a state is less than a total maximum work. Now the value of delta G, the value of delta G in any process is quite definite, no matter under what condition the process is carried out, but only when the temperature and pressure are constant, the free energy change would represent the maximum net work available from the given change in a state. Now this one is gives free energy, and then now the next topic is that is relationship between among the thermodynamics property. હવે રિલેશનશિપ જુદા જુદા થર્મોડાયનેમિક પ્રોપર્ટી છે, જેમ કે એન્થાલ્પી, એન્ટ્રોપી, ઇન્ટરનલ એનર્જી, પ્રેશર, વોલ્યુમ, એ બધાનું अमोंग दी इंटरनल रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन ईच अदर. ठीक है, तो उसे हम इसके अंदर हम देखेंगे. सो द मेथड ऑफ पार्शियल डेरिवेटिव्स इज यूज्ड टू डेवलप द इम्पोर्टન્ટ थर्मोडायनेमिक रिलेशनशिप. અહીંયા આપણે શું યુઝ કરીએ છીએ, આ રિલેશનશિપ ફાઇન્ડ કરવા માટે આપણે યુઝ કરીએ છીએ થર્મોડાયનેમિક રિલેશનશિપ માટે, તો કે પાર્શિયલ ડેરિવેટિવ્સ. ઓકે, the major trust of this section is to express thermodynamic property in terms of measurable quantities. Okay, so exact differential equation is given by this first છે exact differential equation કયા ફોર્મમાં હોય છે, બરાબર. So let z be a single valued continuous function of two independent variable x and y. ધારી લો કે z કોઈ છે, z વેલ્યુ, એ શું કોનું ફંક્શન છે, ઇટ ઇઝ અ ફંક્શન ઓફ x and y. સો ધ ટોટલ ડિફરન્સ ઓફ z can be written in terms of partial derivatives with respect to independent variable x and y. Okay, so first one में with respect to y and second one में with respect to first one में with respect to x and with respect to y. So dz is equal to del z by del x. Okay, del z by del x with respect to z, बराबर. तो આપણે यहाँ पे क्या del z by del x at constant y into dx plus del z by del y at x into dy. ठीक है, a differential equation of this type is termed as a exact differential equation, and the value of integration of dz between two n condition depends only on the value of z at this condition. Okay, so in other word 1 to 2 इंटीग्रेशन अगर हम करेंगे, इंटीग्रेशन फ्रॉम 1 to 1 dz. So if we are integrating this equation, so value is integration is okay, so it is હવે the value of dz એ ક્યાં છે, સ્ટાર્ટિંગ પોઈન્ટથી એન્ડ પોઈન્ટ, બરાબર, between two end station. So that is integration from 1 to 2 dz, z2 minus z1, upper limit minus lower limit. This value is independent of the path following the change in the initial condition of 1 to the final condition of 2. Okay, so the other differential equation we will discuss in next lecture.